Hello and welcome. Well, if you're like me and you do a bit of vlogging and you want a reasonable setup to cart about, well, I use this very simple lighting stand with a ball joint on and an articulated arm with my microphone. So, this video is about the actual ball joint itself. Now, for me, I chose this originally, and this is a Village. It's available on Amazon, and I thought it was going to be really good because it's beautiful quality, that looked really nice. I thought that was a great little thing. Now I'm going to make a separate video about this because I'm very disappointed in it. It's let me down so many times. All of a sudden it goes limp, it goes flaccid, like we had a good night out. You know what I mean? It's no good at all. So I couldn't trust it anymore. Not with my expensive phone on it. And I thought to myself, well, I need something a bit more reliable. I did like this though in some ways because it had the panoramic on it as well, which is very good. So I might still use it on odd occasions. But anyway, I decided to go onto Amazon and have a look, see what was available. And I went to Amazon. I don't really like Amazon, but where I live in France, it's ideal because, well, they deliver here. Very few places do, because I'm very rural where I am. So I bought a twin set of some mini ball joints, SMALLRIG Mini Ball joints. Now, SMALLRIG is quite a popular brand. It's been about for some while. They make like cages for cameras and stuff, like protective equipment and articulated arms. This isn't SMALLRIG, because they're newer, but you know, they make all that kind of stuff as well. And it's nice quality stuff. It really is. I've got I've got a variety of. Well, actually, the camera that's looking at the moment is on a SMALLRIG articulated arm. So yeah. Anyway, this video is about the ball joint. Now, like I said about the other one, I couldn't trust it, so I bought this one. This one, what I like about it is the SMALLRIG one is it locks it off. It feels solid that it's locked off. One thing I don't like about it is it's not fluid. It's like all over the place. I mean, floppy. If you want a little bit of, you really want a bit of resistance in it. It needs to be a bit more fluid. It needs a bit more like a nylon bush or something. Even Tufnell or PTFE, some kind of bush that puts a bit of friction on it. So when you undo it, it doesn't necessarily go all floppy. You have to use a bit of resistance. I didn't like that about it. But saying that, they're not actually very expensive. And I bought this little box here with two of them in for under €20. So that's £19.99, and that's delivered under the under Prime. I don't know what they'd be in the US. Well, I'll leave links down in the description down below regarding this little ball joint, for which so far I think I'm quite happy with it. It seems okay to me. Anyway, it comes like this into a little box, and in there you'll have two little ball joints presented in a little package like that. Like I say, I've already unboxed this and put it on show for you. So comes with two Allen keys. Not quite worked out what one of them's for yet. One is obvious, which I'll show you in a minute, and that one I don't really know what that's about, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. Anyway, let's have a look. Anyway, so I've got a little ball joint. Let's pull it out of there, and that is what you get. You get this lovely little, quite nicely finished off, well presented ball joint. And if you want to use it on top of your cam with the hot shoe mount, you can. And it's got a little top. Maybe that's what this is actually for. Maybe it's for a Tommy bar, because it fits into the hole on the side there, so you can use it as a Tommy bar on the hot shoe. But if you don't want to use it like that, you can remove the hot shoe with the Allen key, which is what I've done on here. And by doing that, you'll be left with this piece, which is literally that piece on the bottom there. The hot shoe, if you don't want to use it. But you remove that with your Allen key, so you literally undo that, like so. So that's easy done if you really want to. I'm not using this one at the moment. But quality-wise, it feels nice, actually. It's, yeah. I would have liked that to have been a little bit big, because I've got chunky fingers. So it's a bit twee. And not comfortable. Unlike, dare I say it, the one that doesn't work properly. This one, actually, because of the shape of it, it's not hard on the fingers. It's actually really comfortable to use. Because if you look at the shape of that's curved, and if you look at the shape of that, it's not. That's hard on the fingers. that is not. It's such a shame this one's no good, because I wouldn't have bothered with these, you see. I went for the SMALLRIG, because I know the SMALLRIG brand, and it, in all intents and purposes, it's actually usually quite good. So let me just show you the Amazon page. So let's get rid of my ugly face. There you go. So this is what you see when you're on Amazon. And like I say, this is the SMALLRIG Mini Retool. So it's mini ball joint with support for sabu for the foot of it's a cold shoe foot basically, and it's movable. You can remove it, movable, blah blah blah, and there's 2 of them, and the model number is 2948. And most people must know, if you're in the business, you'll know about SMALLRIG. They're a proprietary brand. They're very good indeed. But €20, or €20.50 for 2 of them, I thought was very good quality. Yeah, good price for the quality. So put my face back. Oh, there I am. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's my opinion. First impressions. I've only used it a couple of times, and so far I'm quite happy with it. It's definitely worthwhile if you have got mobile. I'll leave a link for that as well. But if you do vlogging with your phone and you want to be able to use it in portrait mode and landscape mode, like say for instance you're doing YouTube shorts and ordinary YouTube videos, one of these mounts are definitely worthwhile, and this is the reason why. YouTube short and standard YouTube, and also it's got a cold shoe mount on the top there as well, so you can put your phone or whatever. Yeah, not a phone. Your microphone can go on there if you want, or you can put a ball joint on it to attach something else if you must. So there's lots of there's lots of things you do with it, but it's a really nicely made, fully aluminium, no plastic in it at all, and also it has SMALLRIG type mountings on it. So, like for instance, in the back here, it has the screw mountings, the threads, the quarter threads in the back of the mount here. You can see when I put my finger over the holes. So I could put that there if I wanted to. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but you could if you want to. Whatever tickles your fancy, I'd say. So, I'll leave. They're about €20. They are. They're a bit on the pricey side, but they're very, very good. The newer version also has tilt on it, because I've got it on my other device, which is here. It's in the workshop. That tilts. The new version of this tilts as well. You don't really need it to, because you've got your ball mount, especially if you've got the SMALLRIG ball mount. So anyway, there you go. That's my view on that, and I think it's a pretty good bit of kit for the money. 20 euros, so it's like €10 each. And for that sort of standard, that's not quite, as you can see, that's nicely made. There's a few things I don't like 100% about it, but for the price, you can't really complain. And this one, which doesn't work, that cost me €18, which I thought was a good price at the time, if it was good, and it's not. So anyway, that's my thought on that. If you must, click like and subscribe, and maybe that little bell icon, so you get one fussy video in your pocket every time I upload another video. And I hope you'll be excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to say ta-ta. Oh, by the way, the links are in the description down below.